Just hit my record button. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome to Flip These Bricks Academy, our weekly connection call. I am Jasmine Robinson, your host tonight. So glad to have you guys. We're going to get started. We're going to do a little bit of our housekeeping and some of our mission statements, and then we will get right into it. As you all know, we meet every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a call where we kind of come together, introduce our business, kind of let you know more about Flip These Bricks and what we have going on. And then we also have like a networking or open floor format where we kind of get to know each other and the businesses that we provide. We do start at 7 or 7:05. We kind of give a few minutes for people to join us. And we do ask that you have your cameras on if that is possible, but safety first. We also ask that you monitor your microphones, that if you do not have the floor, that you make sure you are muted, and that you give the respect to the person that is speaking. And most importantly, we are seeking your participation. Our calls are more fulfilling when we share knowledge and content with each other. Let's get started. I will say really quickly that Daniel is en route. He's actually traveling this evening, so he should pop in sometime during the call, but no need to worry. Jasmine is here. I got you. All right. So our mission here at Flip These Bricks is to build a community of professional business owners, entrepreneurs who are willing to build partnerships, share knowledge, refer business, and of course, most importantly, create real estate investment opportunities. We do believe in the power of partnership, so we know that coming together and sharing our experience and our knowledge, and also just some of our resources, that we can grow exponentially. Also wanting to say that this is a great platform for not only newer investors, but also seasoned investors as well. And if you are of like mind and you're with like-minded people, it's just an opportunity for you to shine. All right. And so there are many reasons as to why you should join Flip These Bricks Academy. We also call it FTB. There are many reasons, as you can see on the screen. But tonight, I kind of wanted to focus on our resources, the information that is provided, that is through our partnerships and through our members. So we're going to kind of get into it, and I'm going to stop umming. So as I had mentioned earlier, I'm very excited about today. We have been doing a property tax lien course with Anthony Brown, who's on the call tonight. He's been kind of leading us and educating us and teaching us about this great real estate investment strategy. This is in line with property taxes. So as you know, every year a homeowner has to pay property tax. And then if they do not pay their property taxes, it goes into a lien, and you have the opportunity to purchase these certificates. And so today in Marion County, which has been our county of focus here in Florida, property taxes are now up for sale, or the certificates are now up for sale. So we will be getting our bidding process over the next 2 or 3 days. So I'm excited because, like I said, we've been getting together probably 3 or 4 times over the last 2 months to kind of come up with a plan and a strategy to research our properties that we're going to bid on, to get our education, to get training on the platforms. And today is the day. So some of our ladies that have been participating, they're not on the call tonight, but I am actually going to be doing my bidding tomorrow. So I'm very, very excited and want to give a big thanks to Anthony for all of his help and his support. He's been answering questions and just making time for us. So we're very, very appreciative of that. Now we can move on to our book. We do have a book club here at Flip These Bricks Academy. I'm holding strong onto the book club. We are still looking and wanting more and more participants. I do think that the books are very beneficial. We're currently reading Flipping Houses by Jay Scott. And this book to me has been great just for the information or the structure, the foundation building that it's providing for some of our newer investors. So I had a few tips or a few things that I wanted to share with you guys in the beginning stages of this book. So there are 20 steps in this book that they're talking about to getting you to flipping a property from the very beginning, which is building your team, all the way up to reselling the property. And so I want to encourage you all to know that You need to build your team within Flip These Bricks Academy as well as locally. So you want to begin to talk to lenders and banks and subcontractors. You want to begin to talk to CPAs. You want to start building your team, finding people that you work well with, that you have great relationships with, great communication. You feel that you can trust them, and you don't want to wait until the last minute. You want to begin to do this because when you find that property, things will begin to go quickly, and you won't have the time to really do your due diligence and your research and making sure that you have partners that are beneficial to you. So I encourage you all to speak to other FTB members off of our call, to reach out to them, set up meetings or virtual coffees, ask questions, and see if it is a good fit. And if you and it will also assist you in finding your who's. And we talk about the who, not how book all of the time. So also locally, start looking for your local meetups, going on meetup.com, trying to find out about investment groups, join your local RIA, which is real estate investment associations. Go to your zoning and your planning meetings. These things will allow you to find out what's going on in your market, what's going on in your area, and for you to start making those connections. So not all of the work will be done right here online via Zoom. You do have to get out in the streets. You do have to get out in your community, and you have to build those relationships. You also want to begin to look at your financial resume. And with your your financial resume, there are 5 aspects that you want to look at: your credit history, your income, your assets, your debt, and your experience. And what I do love about Flip These Bricks is that you can partner up with other members who can maybe assist you in making your financial resume stronger. So let's say you have great credit and you have the great income, but you don't have the experience. That's when you can partner up with a more seasoned investor. You guys can do a joint venture together using their experience and your credit, and you can make some things happen. So please know that there is creative funding. If you are not in a position financially where you want to be, there are other ways. There's hard money lenders, there's private lenders. And so this is where relationship building, once again, is very, very imperative. So please, as I said before, begin to reach out to your fellow FTB members, and then also seeking local partnerships as well. And you must know and must believe that if you find a good deal, then the money will come. If you find a good deal and you bring it to our platform, we will find a way to make it happen. That's the beauty of partnership. Let me see what else I got. While I'm trying to flip my pages, are there any questions thus far? I'm going to keep going every week. There we go. And so as we talk about building partnerships, I want you all to know that we are constantly looking for affiliates in our industry. We support all entrepreneurs, we support all forms of small business, but we do specialize in real estate. That is our greater interest. So we are always looking for partnership with business attorneys, with real estate agents, with those that can build credit, lenders, subcontractors. So please keep your ears to the ground. And as you are building in your market, you would want to have these same type of relationships as well. So our major markets right now are Atlanta and Dallas and New York. That's where we have the primary of our business, but we are looking to expand, and we will need supporting partnerships and affiliations in these markets. So please continue to, when you're out and about, ask questions. When you're speaking to people, invite them to our weekly meeting so they can learn more about us and how it is beneficial to join FTB. And then another thing too, we are looking for land. So land acquisition is definitely something that we're interested in. So if you see any land or know of any land acreage that's available in your market or another market, please bring that to the table as well. All right, so just a little bit more with flipping these houses, or Flipping Houses by Jay Scott. Wanted to give some tidbits on how to get to know your market. And this is kind of directed more to our newer investors, but you should be driving your area, you should be driving your community, driving your city, and also kind of doing research through public records. You know, home ownership is public information. So you can find out who the owner is, if there's a mortgage, if there's back taxes, all of this stuff is public record, and you can find them on your county websites. So you can go to your county property appraiser or your county tax collector. You can also look in the MLS if you have an agent that you work with. And you can also use realtor.com or zillow.com. Although some of their information is not updated, it is still resourceful. So you can use these websites to find out more information about properties that you may be interested in or have questions about. Also wanting you to know that people equal value. So when you're wanting to know what areas, what market is good, a great way to determine a growing area is seeing if there's population growth or if there's new employment opportunities. So if you see major corporations going to a city, that's usually a good indicator of real estate growth. You can check out these things, your population growth and your employment growth at the census.gov, uscensus.gov, and also the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So wanting to just give you some resources on where you can find the information, not just telling you what to do, but also where you can find the information to help you gather your research and deciding on which area you would like to do your investments. All right. And this is just some additional information about where you can find properties. I know a lot of times people are like, well, where can I go? So as I mentioned before, talking to neighbors, driving around, not being a silent investor. One of the things that my broker always used to say is don't be a secret agent. So don't be a secret investor. Let people know that you're looking for investment properties. You're looking for properties that are distressed. You're looking for properties that are rental potential. So speak and let them know that this is what you're doing. As people get to know it, they'll start to bring things to you. People will begin to call you and be like, hey, I saw this property around the corner. It's dilapidated. Maybe you'd want to take a look at it. So then there's also auction sites that you can go on, REO sites, which are real estate owned properties. Those are bank owned properties or foreclosure properties. So here are a couple websites that you can visit to kind of find out information about them. I will also let you know to do your due diligence before doing any purchasing on these sites. But these are just some of the more well-known websites through HUD and through REO. We did have our first Setup for Success call this morning with Daniel at 6 a.m. I'm not quite sure if anybody was up with him, but we did have our first call, and we will be continuing to do this every first Monday of the month. So this is a members only event. So if you are a member, you can take advantage of having a productivity call with him. And then also you get biweekly calls with myself. And then we're also doing a monthly meeting, member meeting. So we'll be having that coming up the third Thursday of the month. And I will definitely be sending out information about that meetup. And this is our great state map of all of our members. Just glad to see our membership is growing, and also just our cities. As I had mentioned earlier, our major city or our major market that we're really focusing on, I would say, is Dallas, Texas, and then thereafter Atlanta and New York. And I'm going to take a break for a second because I always hate when I'm just talking. I want to see if anybody else has joined us. If anyone else would like to say hello. I think Daniel joined us. Hi, Daniel. And just to kind of.
Hey, Jazz.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I am doing okay. I'm
Great.
traveling, so I'm not in front of the computer today. So everybody see my background. I had to find a corner inside the airport to be able to jump on real quick before I gotta head back to my gate. But I was just listening in.
Yeah, very good. We're glad to have you. Hopefully, we will have a quick but precise call. So I did mention that we were doing our property lien taxes. I'm hoping that that's why some of our ladies aren't here tonight, that they are taking care of their bidding process and checking on their certificates. Because that's what I will be doing when I get off the call tonight. We do have two new guests with us this evening. We have Erica, Altaric's sister. So Altaric had a guest this evening. So hello, Erica. This is Daniel. And then we have Elena. Elena, did I say it right? Yes. And so I told Elena that you'd probably jack her name up, but say hello to our visitors tonight and we'll go from there.
Hello, all.
I'm sorry, I'm checking. Oh, mind sending me the link, please. Sorry, I'm monitoring my phone as well. I don't really have, I kind of went over my topics tonight, just kind of letting know people resources of how they can kind of start their investment research and how they can kind of begin to discover which kind of path or journey that they want to take. I'm not quite sure if you want to add anything to that, Daniel, while I send this link really quick.
We can just, touch on the power of partnership a little bit. You pretty much covered it in your slide, and then also our referral program.
Yes.
Um, we have a referral program. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm trying to be discreet because I'm sitting inside this lounge. But we have a referral program. We are growing the business network. We are in the New Jersey, New York, Atlanta, Dallas market, and we do have members growing into other areas. So what we did is, I'm not going to say what we did, but what we created within our organization is to be able to take a portion of the membership fees and pay it forward to our members that's actually joining the organization. So we have $1,000 referral fee for every person who actually refers someone into the organization, because the goal is for us to be able to generate, money within ourselves that we can be able to use, that we can invest back, to each other. If you're real estate agents, we definitely need you guys. We have a portal. I don't know if Jasmine touched bases on our internal portal. Like, this weekly call is mainly for us to just share what FTB is doing, what FTB is about. Sometimes it take a couple of these meetings to really get a true understanding of what we really, really do. But everything that we do as an organization is that, and as a group, happens behind the scene. We got several partners who's not on here tonight. I'm a partner amongst, a couple of partners where we're building a house together in Texas. So what we did is we came in, we joint ventured together, we purchased a property, we tore the house down. So we building a house in the foundation stage now. So these are the things that to kind of give you an idea of what we do, which is called group economics. The power of partnership, you can do a lot more when pulling your resources and stuff like that together. We have internal private lenders that we work with that we can get funding from. You'd be surprised at bare minimum what it takes to be able to get a deal done. So that's basically what we do. If you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about FTB, we can have a personal conversation. I know Al Tariq's sister is on board on a call tonight. We can do a three-way with Al Tariq, myself, and Jasmine to be able to really share the nuts and bolts and the why to join FTB. Also, for members as well as new people who just listening in, I would encourage you guys to sponsor a young person, because we have a youth program here in FTB as well, where our goals is to take our young people and turn them into contractors and real estate investors as well, and teach them how to own an LLC at 18 years old and guide them into, you know, real estate investing also. So FTV is definitely a movement. It's bigger than, just buying and selling property. We're building a community, and that's what the global business network is really, really all about. Whatever profession that's your daily livelihood, that's a benefit to the organization because someone can utilize your services, whether you in childcare, healthcare, whether you're an attorney, a doctor, no matter whatever you do, we at FTB want to be able to support that business. We want to be able to refer you, and we want your business to be on our portal. So our members across the states, I get referrals all the time. I just got a referral from someone out of Georgia for a project in New Jersey because they know that I work up in that area. So those are the type of things that we're looking to create here at FTB. And for the most part, everybody goals are different. Everybody retirement plans are different. So we want to be able to get you with the right people so we can sit down and we can discuss to see, what future plans do you have and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to take a greater and a deeper conversation on, what we do, because this call just is not going to give too much time, but we can expose what we do here at Flip These Bricks Academy. So we definitely looking for the power of partnership. We looking to build condominiums, subdivisions. We looking for land. We looking to support and fund your deals. I know Liliana. Did I get it right, Jasmine? And I'm sure I always get her name wrong anyway. She's a real estate investor in New Jersey. I've been talking to her for some time, and she's finally on the call. But I guess she was waiting on me to initiate to give her the information. But ultimately, I've been wanting to hook her and Al Tariq up for months now. I have had a conversation with Al Tariq. I even had mentioned to her a long time ago. I don't know if she remembered that I said I have someone that's a wholesaler in New Jersey that I think that they would be a solid team if both of them was like working in the same area. So I'm glad she did get a chance to get on the call tonight, and I definitely want to connect them too because I know both of them together. We can start bringing some things, out of New Jersey because she finds a lot of properties. Al Tariq's a wholesaler as well as an investor, and we have people up on the northern side that's looking for investment opportunities that's in our group. Janice is in Connecticut, but she's looking New York, Connecticut, New Jersey because that's local for her. So as members of this organization, that's what we have to do. We have to work together to figure out who's in our market, how we could connect together, and how we could be able to find each other the things that we actually need. So that's our goals here at FTB.
So yes, if you could tell us, now you messed me up, Daniel. Ilana. I'm like, you said it
I
wrong.
know. It's
That's a real
Ilyana.
professional name. She has another name too.
Oh, what's your AKA?
Lonnie.
Lonnie. Okay, we got that. Lonnie, we got that. Can you tell me, so what state are you licensed in?
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey. All right, awesome. And do you want to maybe introduce yourself and kind of tell us what you specialize in, or you know?
Um, so I mean, special real estate is so broad, so you really can't specialize in it. I mean, you can have your niche, what you like to
Right.
do, but I've learned a lot within real estate within the last few years as far as like creative financing and just other avenues that you
Okay.
can take as besides, being an agent, where you're just buying and selling and buying and selling.
Right.
um, so that's pretty much, where I'm at, just learning and ready to implement. Like you said, I have a book full of addresses because I do drive things for dollars and I go around and I look at houses and I know how to skip trace. I know you were talking the beginning of the call about, websites where you can look for the owners. So I know how to do all of that. It's just about putting the puzzle together. And I guess, everything happens for a reason. So I'm here now and I'm
Oh,
ready to put the pieces together.
okay, awesome. Well, we are very glad to have you, and we're going to help you put the pieces together.
Yeah.
That's my goal. That's what I like doing, putting the pieces together. So we will definitely chit chat, even sidebar, you and I, to see how we can make that happen and how we could benefit. Daniel did mention about our portal, and I had it up this evening, so I wanted to kind of share that with you all, just because I feel like we're not taking full advantage of our portal, and so I'm hoping that we can begin to use it more and more. So it's called Mighty Networks, and it's very similar to like a social media platform like Facebook, or really kind of like Facebook. But there are different communities or different spaces. So when you come into Flip These, or when you come into Mighty Networks, you search Flip These Bricks Academy, and then you will find our platform. There's our community page. So it will land on our welcome page. This is our welcome page. This kind of gives you a breakdown of, I think, this will give you a breakdown of kind of like our who we are, our community, kind of telling you why FTB, who would benefit from it, and what the membership includes. Also, it has a link to our application. So this is on the welcome page. Our community page is like our live feed. So this is where you can ask questions, you can post articles. We kind of tell about events that are coming up. So you can like find out about our Sunrise to Success, our productivity call. I did put in information here about ownership information reporting. So we try to give information, and I'm hoping that we can gain more participation on the platform so that we can begin sharing properties on the platform. There is a private space for that. So then we do have some of our member spaces, which are like potential properties. This is a private space, so you have to be a member to be able to see this information. We have a coaching corner where we're sharing information as well, like our trainings. So this is where we had like our property tax training. So these are member corners, but we do have public pages, like our book club page is a public page. So I just ask that you kind of go and find us. You can find this on your Play Store, any Play Store on Apple products or the Android, and look us up on Flip These Bricks. And I encourage our members that have been on there for a while to become more active, start participating, start asking questions, start dropping investment knowledge. If you come by a great article, I think I posted the other day about the top cities that are growing. So sharing that kind of information on this platform is beneficial as well. The more content that we have, the more that people will engage. So please take up on that opportunity to use Mighty Networks. And as we continue to grow, and what I'm very excited about is as I get to Dallas, then we will definitely be having some more information, more sharing there on Mighty. So we're on the countdown for that, guys. I will be officially in Dallas in about 3 weeks. It's kind of getting scary. I know, right? Yeah, and we'll have our headquarters there, and we'll be able to do some live classroom events for the kids as well for the adults. So some great things coming in the second half of the year. So just stay tuned. We're going to continue to grow. Hi, Gina. Hi, Miss Janice. Good to see you guys. I love the hair, Gina. That is like, you are summer ready. Yes. Looks really good. Good to see your face. All right. So what else do I have to share before? Oh, I did want to kind of show a little bit of the website as well, just to kind of for our new people. It's a great resource for finding information out about us. So our website is flipthesebricksacademy.com. And I think the most important pages here really are the membership page, where it gives you information on becoming a member. And also the application link. So once you're ready to become an official member, you can click here and submit your application. But it does tell you our different levels of membership and the costs for these. And then also we are still continuing to work on our directory. So if you are a member and have not sent over your information, please do so. So this is growing as well. And this is a great place to have resources and for other members to be able to find you. And then I think I just have a couple more slides to share, and then I will kind of, hold on one second for me. So I did go over our list of members, and as you can see, it is continuing to grow. Daniel went over our referral program, which I think is always great. And when I hear members say that they don't have money to invest, but yet you haven't referred anyone or brought them on to receive your commissions, it kind of makes me wonder, are you really vested? Do you really want this? So I did go over Mighty Networks, and then you can also find us on all of these social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We post all of our weekly calls on YouTube and any episodes that we have on YouTube as well. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can always reach me at jasmine@flipthesebricks.com. And I think I had Monday motivation. So in our readings, we're reading Atomic Habits. We're going over that book again. And so the phrase that stuck out to me this week is the most practical way to change who you are is to change what you do. So that's my Monday motivation. And that's all I got. So now we can open up the floor and allow our members and our guests to introduce themselves and to kind of share any information. If you guys have any questions, we now have an open forum.
And just for a couple of the new people that's on here, when we were talking about the power of partnership, um, Gina don't have to, you don't have to speak or anything, but Gina is actually one of the members who actually teamed up with another member, and they have a successful project. I was actually looking at a picture that she posted the other day at the beginning and after. They did a really, really nice turnaround, a complete interior remodel. They came together on the FTB platform. Gina was able to get funding through one of her private money lenders. And I want to say within 3 weeks, her crew was in and out and the house was completed. And it turned out really, really nice. So these are the things that we like to do. I just actually closed on another property in Atlanta last week that I'm going to be getting started with here soon as well, which is another FTB project. So like Jasmine mentioned, utilize that portal, put those deals inside there, even if they're deals that you can't do yourself, share them in the information and you'd be surprised. If you got a deal that you personally want to do, put it in there and see what members is interested, in partnering with you or even able to share their resources on getting funding. We need a lot of stuff in New Jersey. New Jersey's a hot market. We got members up in that area that needs products. So we definitely, for our northerners, that's wholesalers and agents, if you guys can start bringing some things to the table, because we have members up there that just idling that want to do some things, but we just got to find the right product for them, the right project.
So, hi Mario, how are you? Mario's just joining us as well.
Hey
As
Jasmine, how are you?
I'm good,
Sorry.
thanks. No problem. Happy Monday.
Same to you. Happy
Thank you.
holidays, everybody.
Yes. So we do have a small group today. I was saying that earlier with some of our guests that our calls typically after a holiday are a little bit low in attendance, but we will definitely be coming back strong next week. I do have some things kind of in the background churning in regards to some up and coming training for business credit, building and establishing business credit. Also, a skip tracing program that I want to share with you all as well. I'm going to have some training for that too. So, do have some things kind of coming down the pipeline. If there is anything that you all are interested in wanting to learn more about, if you're wanting more information about, just please let me know, and I will try my best to find a resource, find a person, or find a website, something that can kind of help support you in your growing and establishing your real estate goals. I think that I'm short for words now. Like, trying. Anybody else want to talk? Anyone else want to take the mic? Anyone has
Questions? Anybody have any questions or?
anything they would like to share?
This is
I actually,
Erica. This is Altaric's sister. I'm sorry. My video cut out for some reason. I can't figure out why. I've been trying.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say that I'm over in Kentucky. I've been here for going on 7 years now. And I do believe there's a lot of opportunity out here for you all's visions and what I had in mind for myself as well. And when Al introduced me to you all, I was excited. I was excited, and I'm looking forward to learning more and hopefully building something out here with you all.
Yeah, I know Altaric mentioned that you're interested in tiny homes, and I was like, oh, I love tiny homes.
Yes, the tiny
Yes.
homes and the container homes, and it's a big deal out here. Like I work for I work for Keeneland Horse Park, the horse racing park out here,
Okay.
one of the biggest in the country, and I've there's a lot of I've gotten in contact with a lot of reputable people out here, millionaires, billionaires, and whatnot, and it's so many regular type people that that I've had have those relationships with, and I serve them on a daily basis, and I wanted to get in just real estate initially, but like I said, the tiny homes and the container homes and just building on my own, like that sparked my interest a few years ago, but never really had the financial um, portion of it in my pocket. So um, I'm looking forward to learning more, to see whatever it is that I have to do, to make that happen. I'm ready for it.
Awesome. Well, Erica, if you would please leave your contact information in the chat. You can either send it to me directly or you can put it in the open chat. But I have an email, but a phone number would be great. That way we could kind of have a sidebar conversation and really kind of come up with a plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for-
Where is Erica located at, Jasmine?
Kentucky.
I'm in
I didn't hear you.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington,
Oh,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. We don't have anyone in Lexington. I was like, we don't have anyone in the Midwest. So she can be
I know.
our
I was looking at the map. I
primary.
was looking at the map. I'm like, there's nobody here in the Midwest type of. Yeah, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So you could start a chapter for us, definitely. And I
Absolutely.
wanted
There's a lot of land out here too. That's one of the things that I'm looking at personally for myself.
to,
So, and beyond that, so
very good.
Anthony is he's on the line tonight. He's a real estate developer and I'm a general contractor as well. So between me and Anthony, Mike Sherrod's a retired engineer. We can definitely, guide you in the right direction and also, kind of look at your market and actually see, what's trending in that area. And like you said, that's what this platform is here for. So, you have the ideas. We just got to now get with you and brainstorm to figure out what we need to do. But for the most part, if there's land opportunities, that's where we start by purchasing the land.
right. And there's a lot of it out here. So yes. Just let me know what I need to do, and I got you. I'm here.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely have a follow up to kind of tell you what the next steps are.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Yeah. I feel like I had something else to say and then I just quickly forgot, but anyone else have anything that they would like to add or kind of let us know what's going on in your world? We always like good news.
I got news.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, let me just share something with you folks regarding this um, a real estate transaction that is in the process of taking place. Let me give you some background story. So I lived in this neighborhood in Alpharetta when my children were in elementary school, and my direct neighbor, we became friends, and so that neighborhood has changed over time. And what they've done in there is torn down the houses that were there, and they've built much bigger houses. And so it would be what we would call gentrification, just not under the context of, I guess, how we would think about it in what you would call maybe a low income area, but it's the exact same thing. So the builders are going in and taking these properties in this desirable area, tearing that house down, building $1 million houses, multi-million-dollar houses. And so when you said skip tracing, Jasmine, it made me think about what my neighbor asked me to do. He asked me to help him with selling his house. So what I did for him was just handle the phone calls and navigating him negotiating, through the contract process. And his brother, him and his brother were the last two living heirs. And so his brother passed about 3 years ago, and now it's just him. Well, come to find out, his brother may have had a daughter. So what we had to do is then use the skip tracer to locate this young lady. And so when you said that, it made me think about how that process has been going. And it's been interesting to be on this side and going through all of the things that are going on with it. Sometimes you think that it's, well, you may not think it's a simple process as far as how the real estate works and how the transactions work, but there's also the human side of it, the personal side that goes along with the business. And so in any event, we had to locate this young lady and try to get her involved in the situation. So right now they're in negotiation, he and her, and he's trying to determine if this young lady is actually his brother's daughter or not. He doesn't know if she's blood. And so I just wanted to share that part about skip tracing and um, discuss how sometimes you've got, well, not sometimes, you've always got the business side and the personal side of real estate transactions. And so this one, I'll let you folks know how it turns out, but it's been interesting to say the least.
Yes. No two transactions are the same, right?
Correct.
And that's why it's important to do your due diligence. We even learned that in something as simple as the property tax liens, the certificates, like you can actually purchase a useless piece of land. You can get a lien on a useless piece of land. So always do your research, and that is important. So thank you for sharing, Mario. Appreciate that. That just kind of reiterates about knowing knowledge is power. Like I guess what I was trying to say earlier is that the transaction doesn't really change. It's just the property that changes. And like you said, it's kind of some of the circumstances that come with it. So if you know the structure of a deal, then the rest of it is just doing your research and doing your due diligence. And once you do that, then you can determine whether or not this is a successful deal or this is a troublesome deal. So reading is fundamental. Read more books, guys. Read more books. That's my go-to all the time. I'm still saying it. So I will say that one of my other major goals, and I hadn't even said it to Daniel, but is to have, and I know we've been talking about it, but is to have an in-person event. And now that we have an office in Houston, in Dallas, it's going to be more feasible. So please save up your nickels, your coins, and your dimes so that when we have our launch in Dallas, we would love to have all of you there, all of our members to attend. So that is coming soon as well. What else do I have? I'm trying to pull, but I have nothing. So I'm ready to conclude. Some of our best calls are quick and brief. Before we go, does anyone else have any questions? Would you like to mute, share anything, say hello? Somebody, anybody, nobody?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll share quickly here. Just the power of the network that brought me to this group and the people who are here. Just the fact that I'm using one of the lenders who came on presentation and do that presentation, and so I'm working with them closely, and they're very, very helpful, very friendly. Bending over literally to make everything work. So appreciate that. The resources is right here in our corner. So that's a good thing, and that's a good feeling to be able to go into a group and pull the network that's there, or the support or the systems out of there, and use them to your own investment transaction that needs to take place. So that's a beautiful thing to be able to pull from within, so to speak.
Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I know I actually have some work to do for you when I get off the computer. Speaking of resources, I was like, I got some research to do. Actually, Gina, I might call you because you may be able to help me too with that. Gina's like, yeah. It's some research for some Atlanta land. I'll sidebar you because you might be able to help me and make it go faster. So we might be able to do that. Power partnership. Look at that. And then I know Miss Janice is in the airport, but she can also speak to George, our insurance guy, has been helpful to her. George has been helpful to me, actually helping me kind of get some of my personal health and life insurance policies under control. So as I said, that we're not just here for real estate, we're here to support entrepreneurship and small businesses, and then just to be a resource so that when you're looking for something, when you're in need, that your first thought will be, let me check FTB and see who they have, because we know that they have great connections. So we're just building a community of great connections and resources, guys. That is the goal. All right. Well, Daniel's at the airport, so he has little to no control today. So I'm going to take the executive position here. And I'm going to say to you all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you need my help on that. Okay, I will. Yes, Mario, thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please look for us on Mighty Networks. We're going to be pumping up our communications on that platform during the week. If you are on the platform, please share with us. Please share. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week. Have a great week. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, all right? And Erica, need your phone number. Put it in the chat. Love to talk to you, or I'll just get it from Altariq. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Perfect. Thank you, Erica. I got your number. I'll be in touch. I'll give you a call, okay? Thank you, guys. Awesome. 5167. All right. Bye, team. See you guys later. Bye, Mario. Bye, Altariq. Mario, I'll reach out to you as well, because I would like for us to start, posting in the
Sure.
Mighty Networks again more.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
All right.
good. Yeah. Call me or WhatsApp,
I
whatever
will.
you got. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow probably. It'll be tomorrow.
All right. That sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Talk to you
All
later.
right. Take care.
All right. Bye,
All right, bye,
Altariq.
bye.
Thanks for
Bye.
inviting your sister. Bye, Erica. We'll chat.
Thanks for coming,
Take care,
Erica.
guys.
We out.
Yes.
Altariq,
Take
where my
care.
steak at, man?
Okay.
I got pork chops today, brother.
Pork chops? Okay.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
you my guy,
yeah.
man. Hey, look, I'm gonna pull up on you, bro.
Okay. All right.
You're not too far.
Right.
Hey, we need to show his food every week.
I know. It's actually, we gonna put it in the agenda. Be like, what's Altariq cooking
Altariq
tonight?
cooking, yeah. A little segue segment. That'll give us a couple of minutes.
Right? I
All
love
right.
it.
Y'all have a good night.
Have a
All
good
right,
night,
take care.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.